That's a bear. Is that a bear? It's a baby bear. Oh, it's not a baby bear. It's a wolf. It's a wolf. Abort! It's a wolf. Living.
Hello and welcome to Zen Plays Games Family. You can probably already hear the game audio going on in the background. Little John is not here with us tonight, so instead we're going to be playing Crusader Kings II because it's free on Steam. I know only the bits and pieces that people have said about this game over on Twitter and various other places, so I've never played it before. We are going to be starting with the learning scenario, and hopefully once I get past a few of these dialogues I can turn down a bit of the volume for the in-game audio. So without too much of ado, let's slide over to the game. So here we are playing the game. We are playing the learning scenario. Behold, the world as we know it, the year of our Saviour, 1066. As you can tell, it's divided into sitting regions. That's nice and simple. Each controlled by some ruler or another. Crusader Kings II is a game about the rulers, their families, relations, intrigue, and power. Power. Be a conqueror or peaceful family father as you will, but know that most of the characters will lust after more land, more countries, more counties. Crusader Kings is a real-time game. Close this window and unpause the game using the speed widget. Soup! Hello, friendly medic, and welcome to the stream. So it's a real-time game. Oh, this will be fun. Let's see if we can find... ooh, there's the main menu. Let's see if we can go into game options, audio. Let's just knock that back down a little. It's not that I mean the music is quite cool. It's just it's very loud. So this is us. Presumably this is us. Young. Can we move this, or is this no? This is where it's set. Clicking on the portrait will take you to character view. Oh, that's nice and simple. Contains detailed information about your character, skill traits, and so on. What DLCs you own? Absolutely none. This is the first time that I've opened up Crusader Kings. So I am literally learning live. Not usual way. I know that most streamers will bimble through some of this, kind of get a feel for the game before they go live, but here we play the games badly. So I figured we'd just dive into this incredibly complex game and go from there. Every character in the game has an opinion on every other character. Oh, okay. Your father, who is deceased. Good. Your mother, Queen of Leon. Who are these? These are your sister. Who are you? That's your brother, who seems to be very forward. Who's that? Your sister. And King Garcia is my brother. There's a lot of brothers and sisters. You get the monthly. You won't learn much without all of the functions from the DLC. Without the DLC, you're missing out on like 90% of the content. Wow. Well, we will look into getting the DLC. Thank you very much for that tip, friendly medic. 2 weak claims can be pressed. 2 titles can be created. I am unmarried. Vassal inheritance. There are vassals with worrisome lines of succession. On death, their titles might pass from your realm. Right, time to get these people married. Okay, and it is real time, and we are paused. So that's our money, and we go faster and we go slower. Well, I guess the first thing we need to do. My brother, who is clearly older, is set to be the heir. Don't like that. Half the skill values of your spouse are added to those of yours for purpose of government. Nice. Right. Alright, I guess we unpause the game. Can we center on where we live? Council? Societies. You is up in the top left-hand corner. We got that, game. Thank you very much. Clicking the portrait will give you more information about King Alfonso VI and his family. Hit the space bar to pause. Ooh, that's also useful. Click the portrait to find out more about your ruler. Yeah, we've done that. Right. So we can inherit from Leon if we've got more relations, we've got vassals. In the same screen, you can also see your attributes and traits. So that's these things here. Characters also have ambition, represents their short-term goals. Whenever ambition is fulfilled, the character will get a reward. Ooh. Okay. So, so we want to take our state diplomacy up to 20. Is that it? And our learning up to 29. That's a lot of learning. Okay. Choose an ambition button. Choose the ambition button. You will play as a succession of characters from the same dynasty down the ages. In this learning scenario, you will be safe from attack or internal strife until the ruler turns 40. Oh, that's quite nice. How old are we at the moment? 26. When this happens, Alfonso will die. Normally, though, characters die of old age, disease, or violence, pretty much as you expect for the Middle Ages, and learning scenario will end. When he dies, you can keep playing a normal game as his heir. Feel free to navigate through the game as you wish, but note that if you do not follow the learning instructions, you might miss out on further help. Sensible. Go to your capital. Yes, that's a capital. Capital idea. Which reminds me, I haven't actually saved a screenshot there. That was completely unintentional. Hey, Miss Polly. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? One of the things that I have just noticed is the game goes black if I navigate away from it. So we'll have to bear that in mind every time I go to change stuff. Your main currencies in your game are your wealth. Aha, up here. Your prestige and your piety. Piety. Alright. You can call it gold if you like. And increased primarily through taxation. Prestige is a measure of success. And your piety shows how respected you are by the clergy. The prestige and piety of all your characters we add to the score to determine your final rank. Okay. We're still attempting to find our capital. Aha! Here we are. The title. During the learning, you'll get messages like this to help you figure out what you can do next. You are, however, free to click around and do things on your own. Whenever you run out of things to do, it might be helpful to check out the alerts that appear at the top of the screen. Good. So this is our realm here. Ooh. Army. That does not look like a big army. Depending on what you are currently doing, there are several map modes to suit your needs. The default map mode is the terrain map mode. Another helpful mode is the independent realms map mode, showing you the borders of different realms in the world. Feel free to check out different map modes in the lower right hand corner to see what they show. Map modes. Do find characters, find title or region, go to the home province. Oh, there we are. Ledger, main menu. Wow, I hadn't done anything, game. Give us a moment. Frustrated from the gym. Why are you frustrated from the gym, Miss Polly? Although you do have a valid heir to your dynasty, your brother, having children of your own will ensure that there is a next generation. Besides, your brother might die before you do. As soon as you have a son, he'll be the new heir. To produce a little, you need to get married. The arranged marriage view, found by clicking your portrait, is a good tool for finding a suitable spouse. It's the bottom of the 2 golden rings. You can also use character browser in the bottom right corner to find more characters. Right, so we click here. Bottom of the 2 golden rings. Technology. When looking for potential spouses, which we haven't got as far as yet, because the game has already popped up a new thing while we're trying to work out where these golden rings are. Golden rings. Golden rings. Click to choose an ambition. Ah, right. We should have done that. Become exalted among men. Get married. Okay. Let's pick that. Because we're going to go get married, so we might as well get the desire and get the win while we're at it. A few things you should keep. First, your spouse's attributes will boost your own, so skilled spouse is preferable. Secondly, marriages are the only way to secure alliances in the game, so try to marry close family of rulers you want to ally. Third, you cannot marry children, but you can betroth them, though that will not yield any attribute boost. Right now, it would be wise to marry a healthy adult woman of childbearing age. Got it. Do not marry children, alright? Wife. See, I would have thought clicking on that would have brought up the dialogue, but it doesn't. Okay, arranged marriage. Well, we haven't even found the bit where we can find who we're going to marry game. Chill. Chill. I mean, I'm liking the help, but here we are still trying to find these golden rings that it spoke of earlier. We've already just found ambition, which was three tiles ago. I'm not saying that I'm bad at this game or anything, but what I probably should have done is message a few of my friends who I know that are just absolutely obsessed with this, and got them to come and join us. I'm just going to do that now. If you want to come watch. Sadly, it does mean that the game vanishes while I do this, which is it's going to basically shout out to my friend, "Oh, you love this game, Friendly Medic. What? Where can you guide us to whereabouts we would click so that we could find these golden rings? So that we can go and be because every time I click got it, it moves on. The rings just under the portrait of the wife. Ah, yeah, obvious when you say it like that. Thank you, Balthazar, and welcome to the stream. Ah, so here are the people that we can marry. Ooh, right, so Danish princess. Presumably we've got to work out where they live as well. Ah, we can move that out of the way. That's useful. So let's put you over there. So what are these numbers? Opinion of Alfonso. Some of these people have some quite low opinions of us. Like, look at that, -3. Princess of the Byzantium Empire. I don't even know where that is in relation to us. Right, so what do we... Alright, so we're stuck here. So if we want a Dane, that's kind of up here. Am I right? That's really frustrating. That view goes away, so I can't actually browse around to see where they are. Look at that, my Thravel of Gwenllian of the courtier of Powys. Worth doing, maybe. She also likes us. She's across the sea, just here. Because I happen to know where Powys is. I don't think there is any at the start. Search for the trait genius. Genius. No. Strong? No. Oh. Yeah, spell it right. It helps. It didn't help us because there aren't any. There are no genius spouses. So I guess we just pick a pretty one? Is that how that works? So Sigrid, Princess of Denmark, seems to quite like us. Shrews. Nope. I am spelling it right. Quick. These are not these kind of things are not showing up. Perhaps. Hello. What an interesting nick, YSW. You've just decided to join with. Not what I'm going to read out on stream, but welcome anyway. Welcome. Let's have a look. What are we looking? Princess of Aragon. So what are we? Are we still? Is time still moving on while we browse these people? What would be somebody who live near us? Can we search this by opinion? Yes, we can. So Princess of Aragon has one of the highest an underhanded rogue, a rough but decently effective diplomat. Check the box, only adults. Good call. Would result in a non-aggression pact with King Sancho of Aragon. Ooh, there are two Welsh here. Of King Blathin of Powys. I can't imagine that they're ever going to be quite powerful. The Welsh did not do well. Modifies any moral defense. Brave. They're kind, ambitious, and brave. So what do you reckon? Go with the one that absolutely likes us. Or maybe Mithril the Welsh. Oh. Might cost you prestige. Let's have a look. So, well, none of these numbers are negative. She's a poor schemer, though. Hedwig, however, is considered a competent schemer. So assuming these values are the higher the better. Martial's skill here is not quite so good, but is a decent schemer and a competent diplomat. So that would be either of these two. So what do you what? Aragon? Castellan. Castellan can't be that far away from us. I think if you marry a peasant or someone of your court, you lose prestige because you are a king lord. If you marry a family member of another king or lord, even an emperor, you gain prestige. The young one, they get higher. Okay, so so you're reckoning we go for Hedwig because she's only 16 and therefore their stats will improve. However, not very good with money. It's still looking like so we're saying, all right. Well, it was a quick vote. We've got Ulrica, Princess of Aragon, Hedwig, a courtier, not a princess, or Hunid, who is also a courtier. It's still looking like Uruka as the princess is the better. But what do people think? Try to marry for alliances. Well, this will get us a non-aggression pact. Yes, obviously if your wife is too old, she can't get pregnant. That's a fair point. That is a fair point. It's 45. 45 is the... so not this one. Alright, so I guess it's this one then. Seems to be the all-round best one. So how do we then... when you found, right-click on the portraits to open the diplomacy menu. Here you ask the lead you intend to about the possibility of arranging a marriage. The diplomacy menu is the main way to interact with go ahead and arrange the marriage. Send. Got it. There we are. We have sent off. We're getting married. That was quick. You can collect a royal aid duty to pay for the ceremonies. Ooh. I married my cousin, did I? Okay. How do you know that? How do I know that it's my cousin? Because she's not showing up here. Oh, the dark red blood droplet is of your dynasty. Oh well. So if I click on her, oh yeah, the red blood too. Okay, so so what? My grandfather is also her grandfather. Is that right? Yeah. Her siblings are also my cousins. Well, it's a classic move. It'll be fine. No, we respect the people's wealth. Okay, cool. We are married. Yay! Give birth to an heir with 3 hands. At least they'll be able to do the 3. We fulfilled the ambition to get married. Hey, Kellen, welcome to the stream. Right, we are married to our cousin. So that was a good start. Now, congratulations on your marriage. While Alfonso is busy trying to get Uruka with trials, you might want to select a new family orientated ambition. Ah, right. So, have a daughter. So we probably want to have a son. Your realm consists of a number of counties. The provinces on the map. Each county. Ooh. Thank you for the follow, YSW. Thank you. No, Sesh, your cousin. She might be your niece. It would be nice to get kind of like a little tree, you know, so that we can actually work out how she is related. Each country contains at least one holding. By clicking on the county, you can see, among other things, its holdings. Holdings are held by you personally, or collectively called your dements. Unfortunately, there is a limit to how many holdings you can control directly. The value is shown in the top bar. If you have more holdings than your limit, you will start to suffer penalties. Got it. Right, well, let's close that. This is me. What happened to my army? Family haystack. You can see the tree. Check left below the dynasty flag. So if I open this, Check the left here, here. Family tree. There we go. Go away. All right. So, I'm not sure how we work out how she's related to me. So, her parents and Anso. Yeah, so Answer is my great-grandfather. So that's not too bad. Hey, Malkitty, welcome. No, that's all right. I thought you weren't here at all tonight. I presumed you were off getting ready. How are things going? Let's have a look. Right, Virginia thing. Right, let's have a look. What do we... the Demence limit is the reason you need vassals. You control more holdings than your Demence limit allows indirectly through your vassals. Okay. Vassals can also have vassals and so on. Okay, cool. Right, so how do we get a vassal? Because of their opinion, if you control how much tax and levies you get. If they dislike you enough, they might even well become rebellious. Briefly. Which can lead to civil war. Who, like the Pope more than you, will actually send their taxes to him instead. Yes, it's caused a whole bunch of stuff. Opinions are represented by a number ranging from -1 to 100. Exactly how they feel they do by hovering over the number. Okay, so... right. So this is us. Ah! Slow down! Okay. No, that's just opened up our view. I wanted to see... so that's the plains. Okay, you currently have one unhappy vassal. You can find this vassal by clicking on the portrait and opening the vassals tab. Okay. Vassals. Ah. Everybody else is quite happy apart from this chucklefuck. What happened there? I clicked something and things changed. Him. Right. And opens a vassal. Try increasing the opinion of this vassal to a positive number. You can increase the opinion of vassal towards you in several ways. Giving them more land. You can also give them an honorary title or send them a gift. All of this can be done in the diplomacy menu. Right. Or we can just revoke his title for being a Muppet. A random white box on the screen. Oh! Ah-ha-ha! Yes. Well remembered. One of the things that it's not doing, because every time I click away... Let me just turn that off. Or at least turn that on and see if I can get it working. That should have fixed the random white box. Yep. It now says twerking should have fixed the random white box, but at least it explains what it's for. It is meant to be subtitles. What? But one of the problems with this game is that every time I click away, it disappears. Right, so this guy. What are we gonna do? Anything that contains information about the landed title. Titles are organised into trees. I don't want to give this guy a title. He doesn't like me. I do not see a reason. What I would like to do is take his land away. Also, his mustache is awful. Excellence. Uraka is pregnant. Right. Diplomacy. Council, laws, technology, military, intrigue, factions, religion, societies. In the diplomacies tab, right click to interact. I mean, we can just revoke his title. Because if he's going to be a Muppet, we could just take his land away. Giving land relations go up. Taking land and titles relation go down. Yeah, no, I that's fair. Can we have him assassinated instead? Because I mean, that would be how we would normally. I mean, he's 40. He might start a rebellion if he hates you. Fine. Fine. So, yeah, assassinated his ear takes over. His ear's like 12, 9. And he's got a better opinion of me than his father. So, murdering him seems to be... he's also fired from the council. He's had a short reign. He's got limited crown authority. So, you know, assassinating him it seems to be the most sensible thing. Yeah, murder. How do we murder this guy? If I want him murdered, what button do I click? What's this? That's the combat modifier. Can we just plot to revoke? Oh, right. I've got to give him gold because it's a tutorial. Right. Okay. That's that kind of makes sense. All right. Play the tutorial. Right. Vassals. Him. All right. So it's a tutorial. So we send him. Send a gift. Wow, he is really easily pleased. Yes. What? What? How dare they oppose me? Okay, so what do I do about this? Rebel army. Have revolted against you. To deal with a revolt, you need to raise your levies. If you go to the military view, you will see buttons that allow you to raise personal levies and your vassal levies. By holding it down control and then click the button, you will avoid raising levies in countries. You will kill his son instead. Yes, thank you. Exactly. YSW. Right, so the military view, laws, council, intrigue, factions, religion, societies. Military view. Is this the military? So this is Saleminka. Thank you. Right. Where do I... that's the extended province view. If you go to the military view... I take it, YSW, you're enjoying the sound alerts. Laws, technology, military. Right. Okay. Thank you, Kellen Fury. Fleet levies, army levies. Right. Raise. By holding down control, when you will. Clearly, I didn't want to do that. How do I undo? Right. Right. So, I want to. By holding control, when you click the button, you will avoid raising levies in counties with enemy troops. Okay. There we go. What's that? Alright, so we have raised that. I don't understand why you would have to hold down control. Why that's not a raise vassal levies. I don't know what that does. Dismiss realm levies. Dismiss hired armies. No, let's not do that. I don't know why you'd have to press control to make that work. That seems like a very weird, arbitrary thing. Okay, so we are going to go and gather our armies together. So, right. I got the idea that we gather them together, like so. And we send them all together. How do we know when that's done? Presumably it takes time. Oh, I see. So if if I raise a levy here, these people will become... Okay. Is that them moving very slowly? I could have just moved this guy in, actually. This army is... or is that the total number when everybody gets there? So, have they vanished? It is good tradition to have some gossips around a pregnant woman in order to keep her calm and distraction from the tribulations of her delicate life. As Erica's husband, it is my duty to provide her with the support she needs. Pay a few servants to spend time with Erica and keep her mind off any worries that might lose 10 gold, gain 10 piety. Which increases her health. And she becomes touched. Well, then we're absolutely doing that. That's a very odd question. This guy is taking forever to get here. Right, we're going without you. You lot go here. We outnumber them. You will just have to join when you get there. That's just all there is to that. Combat starts on the 16th of June. Right. Ooh. During the combat, the three parts of both armies face off. Left flank against the right flank, centre against centre. Okay, combat starts in skirmish phase with archers and horses. During each combat phase, flank commanders will pick a tactic depending on their martial skill, which largely determines how effectively the troops fight. Right, so there are two things that we need to do So this is the Battle of Ciudad Rodrigo, but we also need to go to the Marshal View. And we need to dismiss the realm levies. Because we don't want to upset people. When attacking across a strait or river, you will get a penalty for that fight. Oh, I didn't know we were. Click on a province and hover over the river icon, if any, to see which borders the river and straits are. Note that if the target province is under siege, you will need to toggle from siege view to province view. Go ahead and crush the presence rebel. Right. There we are. Battle of we won. So what's this? Initial casualties for survivors. It doesn't say. Oh, so that's them, whoever they were. We basically just wiped them out. That seems quite fair. We dealt with the revolt nicely. Now you're at peace. It would be wise to dismiss the levies. Having raised personal levies will cost you money, and vassals will get angry if you have their levies too long. Okay, so we think we've done that. So this is... Who are you? He's going... now would be time to expand the realm. Easiest target for military expansion are small neighbouring realms. However, since you need to know about fleet operations, let's pick Canarias, a single country realm just off the coast of West Africa. Off the coast of West Africa? In order to go to war, you'll need a casus belli, a just cause. A valid casus belli could be, for example, pressing a claim on a province that is rightfully yours, or waging a holy war against infidels. Okay. So first we need to find. So I think, is this the one that they want us to investigate? Because I mean, wow, they do not give you time. Hit plus and minus on the numpad to increase the speed. I don't want to increase the speed of the game. At the moment, it's running way too fast for me. So, how do we dismiss the army? Disband? How does this work? Spacebar to pause. Yeah, probably a good plan. I must fabricate a claim. Okay. Alright. How do we... to fabricate, open your council view and assign a councillor to fabricate claims and place him in the country of Canarias. Okay. Nice. Alright. Council. We're not going to send the spy master. He likes me. Let's... Oh, mind you, then again, if we want to fabricate a claim... right. You, sit over there. Assign your chancellor. So, this guy. Right. How do we assign him to fabricate a claim? And then the province map. There's a fabricate claims button. Wow, there is a lot of stuff to remember. Improve, fabricate. You cannot assign a new job while leading troops. So we need to dismiss our armies in order to get that guy back. So we click on the army. And then what? Disband. Thank you, Balthazar. So we've still got people here. I don't know what they're doing there. Remember the window. Do you remember the bit where I said that I play this game badly? Military levies. Raise, dismiss realm levies. Dismiss all personal levies. So that's now down to 0. YSW. The idea of us, you would by now, I would still be trying to find the right button, and you would have invaded me. Assign a chancellor. Right. So we should now. Yay! Fabricate a claim. Now, where was it that we were meant to be going? Somewhere off the course of North Africa. Right, so we can only go to these green areas. I don't want to do either of those two things. We will deal with you in a moment. It began with a C. Is that it? No, that's Corsica. Don't invade Corsica. It's a small island. Ah, Canarius. Here we are. There. Why has my map suddenly gone? I want to go to Canarius and fabricate a claim. Did that work? I didn't see any sort of... so he's currently in Canarius to fabricate a claim. Excellent. Right, so let's deal with this. Nah, I would prefer more like a player versus AI match. So I would basically let the AI invade you first instead. Thanks! Thanks, YSW. Balthazar, there are two types, your personal army and your vassal armies. They get angry if you borrow their army for too long. That makes sense. Alright, so it's actually fairly like a medieval time. So my options are accuse him of sodomy. Bishop Diego. Who is Bishop Diego? Because I have got this suspect that Bishop Diego doesn't like me. Here we are. He pays his taxes to the Pope, but he's got quite a high opinion of me. What do we reckon? Do we torpedo his career? Or do we well, let's just talk to him. I presume that's what that button is. Right, so while we're fabricating a claim, let's see what these things at the top do. Oh, Sancha Alphonses is my daughter. I should have just chosen random child. She's quite cute for a child, I guess, of the House of Gemenia. It's better to view your vassals as allies. Daughter, kill her. I mean, we can always try again. The wife is young enough, my liege. My working here seems to have come to fruition. By bribing, cajoling, extortion, threatening, and forging documents. I like this guy. I have managed to fabricate a claim on the shellcove of presently held by Chief. I leave it up to you whether to use it or not. Use it. You now have a claim, so let's slip the dogs of war. Click on the Canarias province, and right-click on the and declare war. All right, you right-click. Apparently, I can't declare war. What? Click on Canarias province. Yes. Right click. We cannot declare war if we have raised any army levies. What? We can't declare war if what? What? I thought we dismissed all our armies. How do we still have armies? That's military. We've got no levies. No levies, no levies, no levies. Right. She's worthless. So I should be able... So here is the guy. Right click. We cannot if we have raised any army levies. I'm not bankrupt. Chief is independent. I do not understand. Click on and right-click the ruler portrait menu. Select Declare War, which we can't do. Why? Apparently there was a small amount of realm levies. I thought I had dismissed them all, but clearly not. So let's try that again. Click here, declare war, claim Canarias. Send. Okay, you now have a daughter and heir. Your realm follows the Anglet Cognac Gravelkind law, which means that daughters inherit only if there are no sons, and all titles will be distributed among your children upon death. You should know that vassals tend to dislike female rulers, that the Middle Ages for you. Available succession laws and gender laws can be viewed under the laws view. If you have allies, they will always join you automatically in all your wars. Some allies, like tribal vassals, will have to be called into your wars to join them if they accept. Right, seems fair. So, does this mean we've got to try again for a child? Can we do that? If you're fighting overseas, you need to raise your fleet. In order to do this, tutorial time. Right, so go to the military. Here we go. In order to do this, and as you did when you're raising your armies, the navigator fleet levies. Makes sense. To raise your fleet. You should also raise your troops and move them onto your coastal country. Right. So, raise... I can't raise my own fleet. I don't have a fleet, but I can raise that. And I'm going to do that because obviously I need an army. And then presumably I need to select that and then move them. Ooh, look at that. That's kind of a cool view. Can I just move them straight to the ships? Right. Okay, so I need to... This is a very... It's cool, but also quite complicated. No, stop that. Don't accidentally invade the wrong people. We want them all to go there. It's right-click. Zen, right-click. This could take some time. Ooh, wait, are you one of mine? Yeah, you're one of mine. There we are, so that seems to be... Cool, so they are all heading to the coastal country. And once they're there, presumably we put them on the boat. It appears you don't have enough ships to transport the army. Sometimes when you're at war, the levies from your demesnes and vassals might not be enough. In these cases, it is wise to hire mercenaries. This is done via the mercenaries tab. In the most newly hired mercenaries arrive in your capital country. They are very expensive both to hire and maintain. Take a look at the mercenary composition before you hire them. Some are made entirely out of armies, while others consist only of fleets. Hire some naval mercs. They will spawn in the sea area west of your realm. Military. Mercenaries. So we want to hire somebody with some ships. So this guy has 10 galleys. This one has 10 galleys. They cost the same. So I guess we hire them. Spread it around a bit. He's got some ships. We are. So we've got some more fleets. Now, how do I set them to have another air? Or is that just sort of automatic? I presume it's automatic, because I can't say, you know, go again. So... It happens randomly. As tradition underwent her churching. Oh, wow, churching! After recovering and cleansing himself from her recent pregnancy, when she returned home, she was teeming with excitement. While taking Holy Communion, she had a wondrous visions of angels leading to our daughter Sancha to glory. Our child is surely destined for greatness. Oh dear. Right. Why are my armies not moving? They appear to be looking in the right direction, but they don't appear to be going anywhere. I don't know how to get them on the boats. Ah! There we go. Click on the boats. And they should get into the boats. Is my hope. They're taking their sweet time about it, but, you know, never mind. The following councils are currently not on a job. Oh well, we'll sort that. We can send out some titles. We can create some that are upset about the levies. Well, tough. There isn't anything we can do about that because these people are taking so long to travel. I realise it's the Middle Ages. The game is voice activated. You need to shout your character if you want him to get in here faster. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I mean, YSW. Everybody knows. You just need to scream at your character, going, "Fuck, damn it!" and they'll fuck quicker. I like that they've updated the portrait with me wearing armor. I didn't say I was going. I'm not going. I'm not going to war. That sounds stupid. I'm going to send somebody else to war. That's why you have generals. To load your troops, bring your fleet into ports by ordering it to move into one of the land. You can then move your armies to the same province. Merge them by clicking Merge Troops button, like before, and click the Embark Army button. Okay, so I think they're already doing it because okay, so this get on that one. Merge? Do we have a merge? Merge. We cannot merge them. I'm just getting kind of knocking noises. Is my fleet too big for the fleet that I have? But there's nothing to sort of tell me how many more ships I need. So let's hire some more. I don't know where they're meant to just sort of appear. Cool. Load capacity 700. Right. So let's load 700 onto that. How about onto that? Move both of them. How do I do that? If I click on that and try to move it. Reached its destination? We haven't got them on the ship yet. Okay, so I can send that one out to sea. Okay, so this... Right. Boink. Send that to port. It's not going into the port. Right. Presumably it'll do that. There we go. Seems a bit more finicky than I would like. Don't just make thumping noises at me. Why will you not... Ah. Embark! Leaving one behind. That's okay. Split in half. New units. Disband unit. Go to location. Alright, so this U loads no navy is present large enough to transport the army. Right. Is my army way too big for these ships? Is that what's going on here? This is just going to keep getting expensive. Alright, well let's no, I've already hired them. I have more army than I have ships. Oh, hang on. No, hired them. Alright, what am I meant to do then? Merge fleets. So if I kind of go for bomb. No, cancel that. click to here. New unit, split in half, disband unit, split off special troops. No, we don't want to do that. Okay, cool. I can't work out why this just makes a bang, bang, bang noise. Choose which will load as many of the units as possible. I do not understand. Well, I've got 27 ships, apparently. Only it keeps saying 7. So I've got this Lyonesse fleet, which is all of these. Aha! Merge the selected units. Right, so if I now try boarding... Ah, that was much more successful. So if I click him... Go away. No, go away. Get on that ship. Alright, so load capacity 2,700. I've got 2,214 armies here. We need to do something with that, but I'm still trying to work out how to get them on the ship. I do not understand, because we can't see how full... Right. Click to select troops on board. Okay, so we've got people on board. Seems to be the long and short of it. Okay, so click. There is no more merge. Oh, I've got 19,000 men loaded. Right. So... Is that enough, do we reckon? Do we sail them off? Yeah, I mean, by the look of it, he's got 716 men. So we can probably sail that fleet. At least if I can work out how. You. To here. What do you mean bang, bang, bang? What? Have we got to sail you out of port first? Is that what's going on? Who knew trying to get a ship out of port would be this difficult? Right, sail out of port. Click. Close. And then scroll down to here. Ah. Send him to the Sea of Canarius. Right. So my fleet is now going. But I've still got these people. Oh, hang on. My wife is pregnant. Okay. That's not good. Right, I was trying to press some claims because I've got these people. So, where is? Hang on. Just sit over there. Oh, game, why do you keep closing menus when I'm working on them? Oh, very frustrating. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, she might have cheated on me. So I'm 28. She's 21. What do we reckon, folks? Do we trust her word? Do we trust her word, or do we just say no? Actually, we think you're cheating. What are people's opinion of my wife? Yeah, she might not have cheated. So we're going to trust her word. Hang on. Kill her and get a new wife. Hello, Roslyn. We're just talking about spousal murder. Right. We wanted to press... I want to press a claim. Ooh, we've reached anti-pope. Oh, that's interesting. Let's claim Castile. Because, you know, while we're still married to her, let's lay a claim to it. Right. But we can't send. I've clicked the button. But we can't click send. Where else can we claim? Oh, hang on. Stop, go away. The pregnancy has caused my wife to develop quite unusual tastes. Most of what she asks for dinner nowadays ranges from mildly unsettling to positively revolting. Okay, hang on. We'll come back to you, you, SW. Oh, I see. The blue flag means that your ally will get the land, not you. Okay. Most of what she asks is ranged from mild unsettling. Still, scholars do agree that a pregnant woman's craving should always be. I'll make sure she gets what she wants and more. Okay. Hare's head. Audio cooks prepare hare's head. Lose a gold. Why on earth would she want a fish's eye? Giving you the following. I mean, it improves her health, and we lose gold. But she might gain the trait gluttonous. Right, hang on. I'm going to do that because I don't like the direction this guy is walking. He seems to be trying to invade us. Because there's a war going on next door, so we might be able to kind of claim that. Oh, so that goes to your sister. I see. So if we claim Castile that way, which is our kingdom next door, but we can't send. We can't declare war if we've raised army levies. Okay. She never misses the chance to chat with anybody within earshot. Unfortunately, most scholars agree that pregnant women should spend as much time as possible resting in a dark room to avoid giving birth to a sickly child. She should rest. She'll like me less, but improves her health. Or I get +1 diplomacy. I am going to tell her she should rest. Not that I can do anything because I'm miles away. So we can't press our claims because we have raised levies. Where are your ships? Good point. Where are my ships? I thought we'd get a notification to say they'd arrived, but clearly not. So here they are. Right, let's invade. You disband, new unit. How unfortunate. We made the wrong choice. Right, how do we... Now what we're going to do is work out how we land. Is this guy just going to walk on the water? Is this a Jesus moment here? Oh look, we have a combat. It's not really going our way, is it? I mean, we're going to win just on sheer force of numbers, but we are also losing quite a few people. Click the soldier's number. Hang on, what happened there? Ooh. I don't think so. I'll dual Commander Anwar myself, so we can basically go toe to toe. Who had low morale? Anwar braces for another attack. The following moments are a blur. Blood suddenly everywhere. Somebody shouted, "Did a confidence so suggest with one perfect blow crush his head in." Another victorious match. In a chaotic battlefield duel. Well, I mean, how do we know what their morale was? Ah. So this is us. The line below them. Oh, I see. So they've got low morale. I mean, the other guy has like virtually no morale. Green light going red is morale. Oh, I see. Okay. Ooh. Okay. When your armies stop an enemy land, they will start to besiege enemy holdings in order to fully occupy province. You will need to take every holding in that province. Winning a siege takes time, and the attacking forces need to be larger than the defending garrison. The more the attackers number the defenders, the faster the siege will be. Okay, that seems fair. Okay. If you want to win a siege, you can choose to assault the besieged holding. There is no guarantee of success, however, and even if a successful assault may come at a high cost to the attacking army. Castles tend to have stronger fortification levels than cities and church holdings. Note that if your army runs out of morale and has no neighbouring province to retreat to, it will be destroyed. Right, well, we don't want to attack that one. Can we just attack Canaris? Can we just attack this guy? I would like to rest before doing anything. What I'm going to do is, because we've still got armies sat up here somewhere, so I might as well send the ship back. Okay, so I'm apparently with this army. It's a stupid place to be. I don't want to be here. Is this guy my guy? Oh, right. So he is my guy. I see. Right. So how do I... right. So we've got to attack that. But I can't do anything. It's not... Right, you... Go here. No, you go... Oh, we can't go there. We can go here. Ah, is that the siege is in place? Is the siege ongoing? Is that what's happening? Ah, right. So this one here is me doing the siege. Right. Got it. Okay, so what we can do, if I understand this game correctly, and there is no guarantee that I do. No, you, no, you. Go here. Go here. You go here. I don't know why I don't need to be in port. So this is now a ship with about 2,000 people on it. Seems a very odd way. So let's go and send them. A daughter! Named Uraka. So let's send these down here. Have we won here yet? No. But we'll send some more troops. There's no point having them sat round. The Pope is upset with our law of free investiture. The Holy Father is asking to change it to apply with church doctrine. Let's have a look. He doesn't have a very high opinion of me. I don't have a very high opinion of him. Some gold to the church. My rule, my realm. Lose 2% moral authority for 10 years and lose 25 piety. Lose 200 gold. Or gain piety. Approve of obedience. Go away, stinky pope. What? No crown prince. Move your priests. Fair enough. My realm, the pro can go and get knotted. Some other famous country once said that. It didn't. Four? Oh, it's not my ship. Right, move your priest to Rome. So, laws, military council. Steward, spy master, bishop. Oh, I can research cultural tech. Improve religious relations with the papacy. There we go. I didn't get a son, your bishop. Yeah, so what I just did, is that right? Having sent my... rumours of a traitor working with the besiegers has eroded the morale of the defenders of Lanzarote. Cool. I don't think that matters to me. You can choose to make your character get a son. I'm not sure you can. Oh, I've got mail. And high priority messages. Oh, okay, so it's not mail. Steward. Send your stewards to ensure sufficient taxation in the country. We could probably go do that. Do with special tax. Yeah, so here is have a son. Can't be cancelled until November 1069. So we can't at the moment because there's currently a war going on. There doesn't appear to be much we can do. So these are the bishops. No crusade called. Good, because I wouldn't go anyway. Elective succession. Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh, so these are decisions that I could have taken or haven't taken yet. Military are off somewhere. Ooh, technology. We do not have enough money to do any of this. So we will have to kind of... Oh, we can castle infrastructure, temples, improve keeps. So I can't do anything in the technology, probably. Ooh, laws. Grave kinds. The oldest member of the dynasty inherits all titles. Your oldest child will greatly disapprove of this law, but all other members of the dynasty... I see. So we can choose. Only males can inherit. Women inherit on the same ground as men do. Can we enact that? Or are these the laws? Hereditary, despotic kingdom. Crown authority, low. Okay, obligations. We don't appear to be able to change any of these laws. Ah, the siege has been abandoned. Handily, here comes some more troops. How many troops does this guy have? Ah, they're already here, Balthazar. I don't know if I've got more troops. There we are. So we've sent more troops. We're going to send the ship back. I don't know if I've got any more. I can probably raise more troops if I need to, but I might as well send the ships back. Ooh, Bishop Sancho has been approached by the Pope and is clearly disregarding our lawful rights. Right. So we continue our attack. You click on the enemy province. Produces this. Attackers, defenders. Ah, there we are. 964. We can order an assault on the holding. Is what the game suggested we did. So what do you reckon? Do we... I mean, we've still got quite good morale. Do we attack? Do we charge the... Yeah, let's just charge these people. I want to find out what it does. We can order an assault, but we might take serious losses. I mean, how are we doing for gold? We're doing alright for gold, because it is costing us, but it means we are basically stuck trying to get this... Merge army and set generals. Split in half. So this has Diego, and this one doesn't have one. How do I merge new units? Split in half. Ooh, we've been out of supplies. Yeah. If we are out of supplies, so is this us, the Army of Flame? Okay, so we can choose. So this is us. We are out of supplies. Oh, I see. Right. Merge. There we go. Like that. Select all from the main map. Like that. And then I've got Diego, Flane, and Alfonso. So we now have a center. Oh, I see. Right. I don't have very high opinions of Diego. I don't have very high opinions of Flame. And that's me. I am leading. I don't want to lead that. That seems like a stupid idea. But I guess that's what's going on. And then let it proceed as normal. Cool. By the look of it, we're going to win. So I'm going to send the ships back. Okay. You now have a center. Right. All right. Okay. Learning. I mean, that's the point. It's a fascinating game. This. My liege, my mission to Rome has so far been a success. During my visit to the court, the Pope Alexander II, I seem to have managed to make him understand what a benevolent and pious ruler you really are, and sends his regards. Your humble court chaplain, Bishop Diego. We're going to have to remember you. I like that. Well done. Yeah, it looks like we're going to win the siege. Thank you for that hint. That's easiest game ever. You learn it in 5 minutes. Balthazar. We've been going now for nearly 2 hours, and I still haven't got a handle on this. 25, 50%, 30, 40, 30. There's a lot of little levers you can pull. Okay. So let's just combat modded for 14.7. So this guy is good. This guy less so. Right. So we can't set a new general. Oh. I took a good look at myself about my weaknesses and strengths. After many hours of soul searching, I realised I have nothing to be ashamed of. Gain the trait proud, or gain the trait humble. It would be good if I knew what these... I mean, red seems to be bad. However, proud characters tend to be more ambitious. Monthly prestige, monthly piety, same trait opinion, opposite trait opinion. Proud gets less of a hassle. Yeah, I have no DLC, but if Old Gods DLC is free, then I will try signing in. Because you have to sign in to get the DLCs, but I'm not going to do that on stream. Oh, there's a siege going on over here. We might be able to take advantage of that. Red means it's a vice, green means it's a virtue, but even vices have a positive effect. Seems fair. Right. Council. Chancellor discovered. So we can improve diplomatic relations. Where would we like to improve? I'd like to improve diplomatic relations this way. Because I don't want to be in a battle on two sides. Hey, King Alex, welcome to the stream. Okay. The Pope. This guy is really good, so... Ooh, peace. Has he sued for peace? You want to write... you can also right-click on the portrait of the character. Got it. So we've... victory. When offering peace, you have 3 possible options to choose. You can either surrender, offer white peace, or enforce demands. Detailed information on each will be shown when you hover over the opinions. Okay, so offer peace. So King Alfonso Leon gains the Shackleton of Canaris. I gain 100 prestige from war contributions, and Chief Guntaris loses 100 prestige. Okay. Why would I offer white peace when I lose the prestige? I guess what we're going to do is enforce demands. King Alfonso has usurped the title country of Canarias from Gengaro ibn Adoxona. The Leonese claim on the Canarias War has ended. King Alfonso of Leon won. Lovely. Okay. I need to close that. Now that the war is over, you can dismiss your mercenaries and levies again. Against your Muslim neighbours. The later can be a bit more risky since any ruler of the opposing religion might join the war. Right, so I don't need to ship them home. Of course it's my sister. We'll deal with her in a minute. Let's dismiss these. Dismiss all that are hired. Cool. And then I don't need to... Alright. Okay, so let's go deal with my sister, who we kind of knew was gonna do this anyway. See this faction, its leader and other members in the faction view. Some faction members might consider leaving a faction if their opinion of you is increased. In many cases, you need to get rid of them some other way. Right. Okay, so faction view. Now we found this. Factions. As you've seen in the laws view, some succession laws require a higher crown authority. Crown authority, which is also found in this view, represents how much legal authority you have over your vassals. Crown laws, such as this one, indicated by the crown icon next to its name, can only be changed once per ruler. Crown authority can only be changed one step at a time. Okay. So she wants elective succession. All right. Both your vassal limit and your dement size can be increased through centralization law. Low centralization will give you a bonus to your vassal limit, whereas high centralization will increase your dement size. As you see, you have to make a choice here. Dement laws such as centralization can only be changed once every 5 years. Also, centralization can only be changed one step at a time. All right, laws. Okay. Will you let me actually click some buttons? When dismissing, let your own troops be in your own territory and ports. Oh. Well, I didn't do that, Balthazar, because I didn't read your thing in time. So I've dismissed them wherever the hell they are. Hopefully that won't do too much of a hassle. Hang on. Wait, so this is hang on. What's going on here? So we want to move to low centralization. And can effectively handle several vassals. Dement size, vassal limits. Okay. Feudal taxation, we're not too... City levies, city taxation, we're not too worried about that. Inheritances. Right. So, first off, let's deal with this guy. Because Salmanica, I mean, that's quite a big army, actually. Rah! And then you only then you have truce until either around 10 years pass or the other ruler dies. You don't only be a serious level of this stuff. Yeah, but it's also a very annoying tutorial. Castile, you can see, yes. There might be less risky ways to go to war, yes. You will be given technology points for each of these 3 types of advances. Find advances that interest you and click the corresponding invest bullet to spend technology points. Right. Cool. Who's this guy? He's left. The King of Castile is actually your brother, and you are currently his primary heir. To really make sure that you inherit his kingdom, you could kill him before he can father a son to supplant you as heir. If you click on your brother's portrait, you can create a plot to kill him by clicking on the plots. You can also start plots from the plot view. Right. That was a lot of information. That was a lot of information all in one go. Okay. Go away! Stop it! I don't have a plot going because I haven't clicked the button yet. Right, technology. Invest in noble popular customs. Majesty. Tolerance. Legalism. Unlocks decisions not yet available for your character. Okay. Well, let's go with popular customs. Because that'll make city vassals more likely to like me, which we could do with a bit more culture. Now, let's go make a plot to kill my brother. Your brother. Plot to kill. Higher the plot power, the more likely you are to find an opening. Do it. Right. Okay. Got it. I never did the tutorial. I got invited to a multiplayer game. I mean, whoever told me to send... sending my bishop is doing really well over there. There is a lot going on. This is Castile. We're improving diplomatic relationships over here. We don't want to invade over there. That's some sort of no man's land. This is... I don't think we... Ooh, they are, however, of a different religion to us. But starting a religious war south before we get Castile is probably a non-sensible plan. We can create titles. Cool. Let's create a duchy and give it to my daughter. That was what I wanted to do. Did that work? Titles. That's council. That's laws. Technology. Military. Intrigue. Hold on. Ooh, we can now do stuff. Yeah, we will deal with you in a minute. Oh, I can't. That's a sort of father, pulling my arm, pleading to play with her and her latest toy, completely oblivious to all the important work I'm in the middle of. Sometimes this kid can be really insufferable. Yeah, we're absolutely going to play with the kids, especially Sancha. Oh. Yeah. I mean, Holy War is not going to go our way. Ooh, political map. That's a nicer map. I like that. We kind of need to deal with these two yellows either side. King of Killing. So plot power. How do we invite potentially useful characters to your plot? Ah. Ooh. So, plot power. Oh, well, let's... Mayor of Vigo, let's invite him. Willing to join the plot? How do I... close? That just takes me through, but I don't want to do that. Willing to join? We'll add plot power. Right click. Invite to plot. Okay. We've invited this guy to the plot. That's going to cost me a title. But... he's absolutely going to back my plot. Excellent. So we will absolutely need to murder him at the first opportunity because he clearly can't be trusted. Council. Why is this? This will probably become clear. Intrigue. That's what I want to do. Plot power, 171%. I think 171% looks good. Oh, we are committed then. We don't want to buy indulgences. Hold a grand tournament. We'll hold a grand tournament because I think that will do well. We are not going... Oh, can we do that? A woman named Leonore appears at the court. Huh. Yeah, why not? Cost us a bit of money, but we had quite a bit because we've got this new little place down here. So we've got idle council members. Let's send him to research a military town. Ooh, we did not succeed. So I am going to send him there to research military tech because Alamka keep rising and getting in my way. Research and economic tech, do that there. Oh, that idiot. Right. Okay, let's how do we let me just find that guy because we are gonna also intrigue this guy, plot to kill. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna screw up my plot, the next thing that's gonna happen is I'm basically gonna spend my entire time in this intrigue tab trying to kill this guy. Do we have anybody here that will actually help? Right, so we want If we just, should we just, oh, yeah, doesn't have, not very, is anybody actually interested in helping me? Nobody wants this guy dead. How can everybody want this guy alive? This guy is a pain in the neck. Heir to the Bishopric of Santiago. Invite to plots. No. We are not going to get this guy killed. Nobody wants him dead apart from me. I can only head one plot at a time. Boo. Yes, we'll abandon. Choose a plot. Well, we'll go back to killing my brother then. We'll deal with the grand tournament in a moment. Your brother. Plot to kill. Do it. Did I click do it? Yeah. Religion, societies, intrigue. I mean, this guy is still down for doing it. But including him is probably not a sensible plan. Alright, we will re-invite him. We can't... We'll excommunicate him later. So, we go here, invite to the plot, and we will invite him to the plot, so we're not just doing it on our own. And we're going to invite this guy to the plot, so it doesn't all rest on that chuckle fuck. Right. Let's have a look. Intrigue. What's this looking like? Has a plot power of 53%, even though I've got all these... My opinion of Pedro is minus 13, too freaking right. Hey, Great Asko, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I've got an idle spy master. How do I include laws, council, spy master, spy master? Ooh, build a spy network. Build a spy network in here. Research some cultural tech. Do that here. Most unfortunate. I don't know what I was... Oh, wait. There appears to be a war going on in Castile. These guys seem to be wanting to expand. It has been a while, Great Asker. How are things? They're alright, actually. We are, weirdly tonight, playing... Lovely. Bishop has joined me in my plot to kill the king. Ooh. Pedro is clearly going to do it. You are going to join me. Lovely. Maybe we will succeed this time, and then we will assassinate Pedro. Great Asker. We are playing Crusader Kings because it would normally be Raft tonight, but I streamed that with somebody else who is currently not available. Fought his way to third place in my grand tournament, and fought well. He did. Lovely. Ooh, Ramiro's got second place. Classic. Do I own that? Yes. He truly deserves it. Bask in the glory. We did really well. Thank you very much. So I've sent the spy master to here. To kind of do things. But I've got a feeling we're going to have to go and deal with these guys when we take over, when we inherit this. Because with a bit of luck, we can blame these people who are clearly invading what will be my land. So yeah, so things are going well, Grace Asker. Sorry, it's a very interesting game. This is my first time playing Crusader Kings. And I've just noticed that my profile's in the way of the mini-map, but it hasn't seemed to have bothered anybody, so I'll leave it there rather than try to play with it now. How is this guy surviving? We've got like... Right. Invest in a technology. Let's have a look. Military organization, siege equipment. I think melee tech might be a good plan. And probably cavalry. Oh, we can do skirmish techs as well. We might as well do all of those if they're going to let me. Yep. Lovely. And improve keeps. Just keep clicking buttons. If it's going to let me do it, let's just do it. It's only costing me money, and that's okay because we've got loads. All the mining in 7 days. Wow. Yeah, we've got to try and kill him at a banquet. It's not going to work. We tried that already. We paused our 7 days, as it happens, because we had a big community server. It went really well. And we sort of paused to kind of do something else, and then we'll probably go back to 7 days after the next release. Oh, we can set the Spy Master Study technology in Constantinople. Oh, that's quite clever. Yeah, see, they are losing land all over the place. I don't know if you can hear that alert, but it is playing. Friendly medic, it is playing, but I don't know if you can hear it because it's sounding very quiet here, and I don't know why. Oh, this is my demence. Oh, this guy is impossible to kill. We were going to wait for Alpha 20, but still no word and got impatient. Exactly. Viscay. Just don't point that. So this is a rebellion. So they're seeking to be free. So we might. Can we help? Spy Master. That's my Spy Master? Oh dear. Who? Oh, one of my courtiers. My opinion of Leonor. She was the one that I debutanted. I don't have a very high opinion of her. If I order them seized, 75% chance of Leonor, the elopers are caught and imprisoned. Nufio, the elopers are caught and imprisoned. 25% chance of Leonor, the elopers are caught and banished. Or I lose 10% prestige. My wife didn't cheat on me. We agreed that she didn't cheat on me. We went through all of that stuff. Same to that huge chunk of people to the south. Yeah, there's a sort of a revolt going on over here, and luckily we're trying to improve relationships there. This is going sideways for them. I don't like this guy. Oi! This looks like an invasion. So it's got its movements locked. Where's it going? Is Astorga where I live? Okay. Where is it going? You just walked through my territory. I'm not a fan of that. Oh, shattered in retreat. Oh, I see. They're only walking across the land. Okay. Right. Let's have a look. What are we? How old are you? 3. Right. We can't sell her off yet. So we've got to wait a few years before we can sell her off. Hurrah! Huzzah! He appears to have had a small. You are now over your demesne limit, meaning you have more holdings than is seemly for you to rule personally. Your vassals will dislike you for being over this limit. So you need to do something about it, and soon. In the long term, you can increase your demesne limit by increasing your stewardship attribute and your wife's. In the short term, you need to give some of your titles to your vassals. You can do this by clicking on the character you want to give the titles to and open their diplomacy menu. Okay. Ooh, I also somehow own all up here as well, which I didn't realise that we did, but we're going to need to sort that out because there's a lot of fighting on my land and I don't like that. Let's just pause that for a moment. Oh, so wherever I put this so-called is most certainly the best place to have a spy master. Rome is a good second. Got it. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Constantinople, the heart of technology in the Middle Ages. Right. So we need to. There's all this kind of stuff going on. If we give her any more power, it's going to go sideways. But we do probably need to so we can end the plot or we can plot to kill her. It's not a child, it's within diplomatic range. Well, you're going to have a plot against me. You're going to basically run into a small problem. Now, we need to appoint people. To these vassals. End plot is almost certainly the better move. Do you think I can change my mind? Where was that? Societies, religion, factions, that one. End plots. So I suppose I should check my intrigue tab and then cancel that. Okay. Now we want to give stuff to our vassals. Vassal levies? What? There shouldn't be any vassal levies. Have I failed to turn them all off? They seem to be all off. I can't click them down any further. But we'll worry about that in a minute. So how do we find people? You know that Pedro guy we were just working with? I want to kind of give him something. Because, you know, he just helped me kill a king. And he's clearly an idiot. So where is the tab to do that? Right, okay, so this is my courts. So as a courtier in Leon, these people do not have good opinions of me. So that's me. Check vassals. Okay, vassals. Why is it? How do we? What? Oh, this is the vassals of him. Right. Okay. Go back to me. Vassals. You. So if I transfer a vassal. Okay, so that's a vassal is a right. So I can now the county of Canaris. We might as well include the lower titles. Doesn't lower the threat, but increases his opinion. So, if I grant the landed title to this guy, he's not a threat. Let's see. Pedro. Okay, so lowering the threat level by 14%. I'm not going to grant the Kingdom of Castile. No, that's not going to happen. Vassals going, well, no, you can have that one. Let's see, who else have we got? Where is the guy? Pedro, Mayor of Vigo. That's the guy that helped me. So, grant a landed title. Let's see what. I give him Saria, which is currently. I can't. I don't want to give him a bishop because I don't trust him that much. Well, you're going to have the one because there isn't anything here. There we go. Also, there are people there. So hopefully that has fixed that. Now, clearly we need to do something about this guy. And whatever there is going on in Saria. Because these guys, yeah, these are trying to expand from over here. So I guess we are going to go to war. Yep, that's fine. We will do that. I've been defeated in a battle I wasn't even in. Raised some levies. No. So we want to kind of go here. And then we want to merge. But we can't yet because they're not in the same place. Red armies are hostile. They haven't got a lot of... I don't have quite a high moral red army. So that's this guy. We should have enough of a force together to take on this guy. But they do have quite a big force coming. That's that is quite a big force. I don't know if we can hold them off. Yeah, that one is less of a problem because I didn't even know I owned Santiago. I'm not fighting new wars. This is an ongoing war. That's this guy here. Yes, my idiot brother did in fact allow that statement. Got me into a holy war. So what I might try and do is especially while their numbers are going down, is I want to take this back and then I'm going to go over and deal with that. But once I've taken it, I will sue for peace. Oh wait! What's this? No. That's quite a big army that I hadn't noticed. That's a lot. That is a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of people who are in my because that is just going to get me massacred. This killing my brother does not seem to have gone well for me. Because there is a whole bunch of fighting going on, and I don't have the soldiers for it. Good. Can I retreat him? It's not looking well at all. Because that is just not going well. Yeah, defeat. Really? I would not have called that. Alright, paused. So, we want to merge. We can't merge because we're paused. But the other guys have disappeared. These guys have been routed, but they're moving to Leon. My dimension size is still too big. Oh wow, there they are. That is a massive army. Go to my character. What I want to do is sue for peace, because whatever my idiot brother did, I want to have no part of. Mouse over your wars. Wars. Stay paused. Mouse over your wars. Right below your stats. In Castellan Holy War. Right. Okay. This is the revolts. Okay, cool. So, that's the revolt, which we are going to deal with. This is the other one. I cannot usurp the title. How do I surrender? It doesn't appear to be a way to surrender. Is it him that I need to click on? I can randomly assign a guardian to some kid that isn't. Click the war score thing at the bottom. Attackers. This. I can usurp the title. It's way down there. I don't know what's going on there. Bottom right. The revolts. Yeah, so that's the revolts. That's the one I want to stop before dealing with my own crap. I do not get this. What am I missing? Diplomacy. Okay, so I'm attacking. I want to stop attacking. I can usurp the title of Zaragoza, which is of no use to me at all. If I click on it, I get here. I can't revoke, usurp, or anything here. Ah, Oh, I see. It's down there. Aha. Offer peace. Surrender. Lose 75% piety, 150 prestige. He'll gain a whole bunch of stuff. And I'll lose some moral authority. I will offer white peace. They'll accept the surrender. So let's see if that will work. I see. Right, yeah. Got it. Got it. And then let's... The problem is these guys now have more than we do. So we lost there. We can offer peace and lose Santiago. Because that is clearly... Oh, wait. I wonder... Merge. If I kind of go for there, you go here, yeah. With these commanders, yes. I wasn't going to forfeit the revolt. I was just trying to work out how I send people. I'm hoping these guys will eventually leave. Because he hasn't yet. And then what we kind of need is to sue for peace. Make sure you don't fight them in the mountains. But they will once you unpause. Well spotted. I'd have been sat waiting for ages for that to work its way out. I lost. To the despite Alfonso, my ally destroy your house. I accept your offer of peace. Lovely. Thank you. You know, naff off out of my land. Deceitful spider. We still need to sort out some of my dements. So... where is my court? My sister, I'm not designating my sister as regent. I was hoping I could designate my wife as regent. Really upset people. There we are. I just enjoy upsetting people. Intrigue, court, technology, military, intrigue, factions, societies, council, technology. Oh, there. Court. Right, where is my good-for-nothing sister? Family. Your sister. Grant landed title. You can have that one. Oh, we lost the siege? Oh, clearly we didn't get there in time. On the plus side, we now have more than they do. It'll be a tight battle. My brother is dead. My other sister grants I don't want to grant the sea because that'll be problematic. Osama? Coruna. Oh, she currently already has something. So I will have to have a think. Can I grant... No, I can't grant anything to her. Okay. Oh, the fight has already started. Riding through the forest, I see a group of pompous soldiers coming for my unit, weapons raised. They are finished with us. All my men are dead. I sink to my knees in the mud, wondering why I'm still here. I walk away victorious, but I appear to have lost my army. That didn't go well. Let's see. Can we raise another army? Probably not. You might still win this. Look, the king summons shouts. I will fight him myself. There appears to be a battle still ongoing, which I've got nothing to do with. So this is the Battle of Is this me? Yeah, this is me. They just put me on the weird side. We are winning, just very, very slowly. So eventually we'll have driven them out. We still need to work out who we're going to give some of our land to. Victory! This counts as a defensive war. Siege your own territory back down first. So what do I now need to do? So this is rebelling, but it was never mine to start with. During my visit to the courts of Castellan Revolt, I seem to have managed to make him understand what benevolent, peaceful ruler you are. Excellence. So, do I need to do anything now, or can I just disband that army? Because there doesn't seem to be... He has occupied your castle. Right. Attack. Oh, I see. Right, so we're in a castle siege. This guy's been routed, shattered in retreat, so hopefully he's not going to do what I would do, which is back up and attack the castle while we're all over there. Right, so while that's happening, I've got one more you. Grant a landed title. Bingo. Okay, open councils. The following spots need to be filled. Steward. Oh, can he not hold a steward as well? Oh, that's a shame. Oh, let's just switch it to people that like me. So that's him then. Okay, so what are you? We're clearly on a road somewhere. But I'm just trying to hold the land that I've got at the moment. Because it seems to be a bit busy. You sow dissent. Just go there and just cause a little bit of hassle. Research me some military technology in the capital, please. Build a spy network. Play with the child. I want to build a spy network in this realm because they're currently calling themselves Castellan Revolt. So we've won, which should now mean that we can disband the army. Your siege is done. Get into his territory. There we are. What? Go into here? Oh, right. Right. I see. Okay, so let's raise another. Let's raise another army, who are going to be even less impressed with me than the last time I did this. Head there. I should not have raised that 300 in there, and I probably want to stop them there. Right, got it. I'm learning. Yes. Defeated. Yeah, fair enough. And then we will merge the armies, and then we will go and fight this guy. Yeah. If I held control, I wouldn't have lost them. That's fair. So we've now got to wait for them all together. And then when they do that, merge. Which I currently can't do. I'm not paused, am I? No. What are they doing in my land again? I don't like that they cross my land going to war with other people, because that is one heck of an army. Okay, my wife is clearly cheating on me. Because, but, you know, we'll wait to see if we get a boy before we offer. So hopefully we've got enough armies, I think, to take on this this usurper. Rodrigo of Castellan revolts. Hire someone to find out, because it's the second time. And like the first time, I'm like, no, it's just me with a bit of doubt, but merge the selected units. Why won't you just let me merge the units that are there? And then we're going to go and kick this guy. And then I should, by the look of that, I should be able to march in and actually expand my territory a little. Yeah, no, but there are already units there. So I should just be able to merge them down. That's a relief. If nothing has been found, that's it. Well, you know, because I like her and I trust her. She's been with me now for, you know, quite a while. Come on, move into that last territory so I can merge you. There, merge. Right now. So let's go there and see if we can end this guy. We have more troops by nearly double. We've got we could do with a bit more fighty knowledge, but we don't have it. Right, is there anything else that we can do while we are waiting? We can't move any of that. Can't move any of that. Can't move any of that. There's no technology that needs doing. I'm not going to hire any of those. Invite a steward named Louise appears at the court. I'll do that. Claims that he would be a better steward than Count Diego and petitions that he should be given the title. What? You've just shown up! Go away! Yeah, battle is going on. Yeah, we're going to chase him down and duel him. Nuno overtook me. But that's alright. As long as people think that I was willing to do so. Alright, so what do I now need to do? Do I now need to go in here and kind of press my advantage? Because that's the flag, isn't it? Yeah. So from what the game says, so this is the capital. So It won't let me go. Oh yeah, it will. There we are. And we can fall back because we've got countries behind us. I don't know what laws I have, but I will happily revoke. What is this guy? This is Rodrigo. Okay. Sieges are better than direct battles. Got an idle council member. Go and research me some military tech. Go and sow me some dissent over here. Because I still haven't forgiven them for that ridiculous... here. Research the military tech. Here, in case I need to fall back. Research economic tech. There. And research a cultural tech. Well, let's... Okay, so where's this guy going? I'm busy sieging this guy's capital, and he's going for a wander. So he has returned to Coruna while I siege his capital. So do I now need to raise an army to beat this guy? Of Gillian. So where is he from then? Oh, there we are. Fernando, a son was born. Who is now my heir. So we need to change those laws. I now have a faction problem. Thank you, Balthazar. Can I raise more armies? I don't think I've got enough men to raise another army. I did indeed get a son. It's the only thing that's made sense this entire game. Become exalted among men. Prestige, that's success condition. Yeah, let's go for that. It's currently 7, so we could do with it being a bit more. But is it yours? Balthazar! Okay, your courtier. Yeah, I don't have a very high opinion of this guy. Religious head, Pope Alexander. He does have 13 in stewardship. What does the current steward have? 8. Okay. So instead I'm going to award him Master of the Hunt. So you can have an honorary title. which doesn't do anything, but at least won't kind of, at least kind of balances it out. I've got an idle council member. Steward. Go make me some money. Proselytize. Go up there and do that. At the moment, this castle is not going well. For this guy. How do we find out how this battle is going? There's 830 attackers, 689 defenders. We've got some defense from the castle, but not a lot. My spy master is currently a general. How did that happen? That seems like a bit of a flaw. How do I, where's my military? So, leading troops, spouse, as that's me. Religious head, spouse Elvira. My opinion of Runella is not great. Their opinion of me is much better, but they're actually a better commander than me. So, in your minor council tab. Okay, so according to this, we're now in another siege. Is that what's going on? Because we've now got another castle. All right. So we want to. In here, minor. What was that? Change your commanders in your minor council. You can select educate child option. A guardian will automatically be suggested. Okay. Let's park that. Because there's a lot happening. In your minor. Vassals, mercenary, holy orders, intrigue. I mean, his war score is going up. It's at 39% in green. I can move me out of the way if that's useful, but it does mean the screen's going black. Let me just. Where are you? That one. Is that better? I'm halfway up the screen, but at least you can see me. Right. So I've got minor titles. Wait. Intrigue, religion, society is Laws. Inheritance. Is it intrigue? Intrigue? Known plots. So these are the known plots. Fabricate a claim on the Duchy of factions. Elective succession in Castile. See, I should have just had her murdered, rather than trying to appease her. Intrigue, factions. So, what do I do about this? Strength. 101% of my army is... Oh, I see, yes. Send a gift to all three. Okay. Okay. I mean, I did ask her to stop this plot, but she didn't. Why can I never find this button? Intrigue factions. Hand out some titles. Let's have a look. Award an honorary title. So let's give him Keeper of the Swans. Factions. Award honorary title. Let's make them seneschal. Award an honorary title. I could make them court jester. Send. Let's see. I mean, she's got quite a high opinion of me, so I don't know why she's got a plot against me. So, grant landed title, Duchy of Castile. What, to my useless sister? Let's go back to intrigue, factions. This one, grant landed title. See, that's a lot of land. That's a lot of land. I'm not going to grant her the kingdom. I'll grant her the duchy. Duchy, not kingdom. All right. Okay, so let's see if that works. Diplomacy menu and educate child. That's the next thing. Laws, technology, military, intrigue, factions, religious societies. I have a diplomacy menu? Where's a diplomacy menu? Is it down here? Main menu, ledger, go to home, title, find characters. I don't want to assign a guard. I want to laws, council, laws, technology, military, intrigue. Sweet. Okay, pause that. While I'm trying to work out how I educate my child. I've got a lot of courtiers. Why are they in prisoner? Why are you a prisoner? I should probably do something about that. Where is this diplomacy tab? Factions, intrigue, military, technology, laws, council. There is no diplomacy tab. I want to family. Right click. Okay, so assign a guardian. Parents cannot declare war on the guardian of their child or the liege of their guardian. Opinion of me, my opinion of Alva. Okay. Oh, I can assign a guardian to this one. Is that the same guy? Let's they do not have a good opinion of me. No, I am not. I'm not letting my heir. So what we need is so we need somebody with sort of relatively so Ramiro, Commander of Lyon. We're not gonna Chancellor of Lyon. We don't. Diogo. No. Who's this one? Wait, I can make my wife the one who is responsible for educating my child? Okay. Let's do that. This war is still going on over here. Am I at war with this guys? No, but they appear to be at war with somebody. Maybe themselves. Right, let's unpause. Let's all that happen and see what happens. That was quite intense. Factions has effectively... They still want elective succession. But at least we've reduced the factions, so that is much better. They're still pushing for this. They still want the kingdom. I am going to have to tell her bluntly, because it's probably not good for her. And, you know, we're on quite good terms anyway. Yeah, this is a powerful faction. We need to do something about it. Maybe what I want to do is just gently maybe oh, they're not going to abandon their plot. Yeah, I think we're probably going to have to just murder the guy. We can't murder my sister yet. Though he's gone. I threatened to murder the guy and he's gone. What happened? Did I succeed in murdering him? Plots. Where's Plots? Yeah, the other guy just left the faction. Do I murder him anyway? For considering it? Or... because, I mean, he's well liked. So, but I mean, he's got a 100% opinion of me at the moment, so it's probably not worth assassinating him. He's not very powerful, and he's currently defending against a war. So let's not waste the time. Though we might have to do something with our sister. Though this castle looks like it's going to fall. I wonder if there is any... yeah, there isn't. I don't think we've got any troops left. Wonder if we can raise some more of our own. So we're going to send these to here, just to kind of join and back that up. Actually, change of plan. Let's do that. Let's abandon the siege for now, because we just don't have the people. Thing is, if I raise my vassal troops, oh, I suppose there is some. There are some. They were hiding down here. Close. Go away. No, stop that. Not a lot, but there are some. So let's do that. What's happened to me map? We propose white peace. Well, they're being attacked from the bottom as well. What do we reckon? Accept. Accept the white. But the thing is at the moment, there's the possibility we could gain a territory if he's on the run. Oh yeah, these. Don't go... How do I change this one? Don't go that way. That's a stupid route. Apparently they're walking into a battle. Because they are idiots. Already movement locked. Yeah. Right. So, let's just gather everybody there. For the moment. Let's unpause that. Right, what do we do with this guy? So we are going to imprison the guy, which is Rodriguez. He is already in prison. Oh yeah, I can revoke his titles. Absolutely. Apparently I can't revoke his title. Must have a special revoke reason if we have a truce. I mean, we can execute him or ransom him, throw him in the oubliette. Into the hole. We can throw him into the hole. What happens if we execute him? Right, so it's not as tyrannical. I am going to do that. He lost. Build up a nice little army. So, does our truce mean then that we can't go into Lugo and claim that territory? The Count of Salamanca. Cool. So we dropped him. So, all of this land is now mine. Why is it still red then? Let's... what's happened to me, map? Okay, so it's now all back to being... There we go. So what we can now do is take all those down, take all those down. You can all go home. There is a dangerous faction. What do you want? How is she still holding a faction? But also, what does he want? Elective succession. You're not getting elective succession. Bum. Let's have a look. Terrain revolt risk. So that's the revolt risk. So it's only Santiago that is at risk of revolt. We've got to do something about this elective succession. Laws. Which we can't change. We've got to have reigned for at least 10 years. One of these is not a merchant, is not holder's primary title, is not in revolts. Okay, so so we can't do anything about elective until we've ruled for 10 years. Let's just allow that. Yeah, the character is hard-coded to die at 40. I think, actually, because she is, despite the fact we've asked, we've given her titles, and she's still at it. This is me. I think it is perhaps time that my sister, as lovely as she might be, might actually need to stop doing that. Though she is well liked. Wow! It is gonna take some doing to get this woman dead. She is a yeah, we are gonna have to ooh. An Echo wants to join. I wonder if we can I wonder if we can actually build up enough. Lovely. We don't have a lot of people that want her dead. There's the possibility that he might want her dead. No. Not willing to join the plot, not willing to join the plot. Might be persuaded with a bag of gold. It's not really a lot of. If 12% is what I need, we are going to have to somehow make her look bad. Ooh! We can righteously imprison this guy. He was the member of the plot. If you're caught, yes, but only if I'm caught. So this guy tried basically joined with my sister. So where is he? Where is his? He's got a really high opinion of me, though I don't have a high opinion of him. I would like to righteously imprison my sister for an open council position. Marshal. What happened to our marshal? Marshal. That's the better marshal. So let's give it to them. It might improve their opinion of me. I'm just gonna send some people over to Santiago, because they're not, if they do decide to revolt, just hanging out. The council view. Sow dissent. Where is that? Badonk Council. Sow dissent. Why can't I sow dissent there? So let me do it every other time. There we go. Let's just keep agitating that land until it falls apart. Research some economy tech. We could do with some of that. Study technology. Ooh, that looks like a good place to go and study technology. Research a cultural tech. Let's do that there, right on the border. See what we learn. It's quite nice when it's nice and quiet, when it's not. We've only got 6 years before we're dead. But we seem to be doing okay. Does your duchy you play a lot of tribal? Yeah, North Korea only works for tribals, not feudals. I found it's better if you're stuck in Gravelkind to make sure that only people who can faction against you are your dynasty. Right. I mean, it's still early. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever played this game. And we're at this. Oh. Excellent. I want my daughter to inherit. But I won't live long enough to do so, which means it's going to go to my useless son. The downside to this, of course, is that if my daughter's got any sense, she will revolt and take over the country, and I will be all down for that. All right, Jera. I don't think Jera was ever one of mine, but I don't like that. That's sort of What are these? Why is there a weird border here? What's going on in that? Oh, how is my little vassal state down here doing? How are you doing? From the Count Diego, he seems to be quite happy. We should probably send some people down to talk to him. All the way down there on his own. Oh, it's impassable terrain, so we can't. So you can't cross that. All right, nice. Okay, so what's going on? So we've got this is England, which is where I'm from. Powys has grown. King of Morganwg. King Owain of Deheubarth. Just need to expand that because eventually Wales kind of comes out here, or maybe it's already shrunk. Where are we? 1075. Yeah, it's already shrunk. It's got another 200 years before it ceases. You're looking at the. Ah. Okay, that's France, the Holy Roman Empire, Norway. Interesting. So are these kind of projected as they were at the time, or is this based on the game kind of playing by itself? Let's have a look. So we've got France is because Norway has got a little bit of Normandy here. We've got Brittany before it's taken over. But I'm interested that this is in 1075 owned by Norway, because it should be owned by the French. Well, I mean, it makes sense for the North to take over England, but they just gave up. And then they tried again a couple of years later, but and clearly France isn't doing as well as it should. Right, let's have a look. What should we do now? Because everything's quiet. The only problem we've got is my sister. It's got a plot power of 52%. Nobody else really wants to join us. But I think just having the plot there for now. Okay, cool. Ramiro wants me to stop being cynical. That is a promise I will not be able to hold, but I won't disturb him anymore. I hope it's enough, but probably not. What was the point of that? Yeah, we are going to need more murderers. Like a lot. Let's hold a summer fair. At least it'll keep the peasants happy. So hopefully we can raise if I stay at home, potentially become fat, get jovial patriarch until for another until 1089, by which time I'll be dead. Plus 5% fertility. Everybody else likes me, gains the trait fat, and will earn the love of my relatives. Or I can go on a hard diet until 1082, lowering my martial ability, my diplomacy ability, and my stewardship, but increasing my health. What a very odd... Well, we might as well die fat. Because if we can keep my sister happy, then we might stand a chance. After pie powder court held in front of me, they sentenced one of my vassals to be drawn in a tumbler across the town square. What? Okay. I've got to... So... changes by minus 15. Or the peasants will upset. What an odd thing. Pie powder court, I never heard. They've sentenced one of my vassals to be drawn in a tumbler across the town square. I mean, I do not... those are things I think I'm going to have to look up. I can't do it now because obviously it'll kill the stream. But what an odd selection of words. After a pie powder court held in front of my own bailiff, they sentenced one of my vassals being drawn in a tumbler across the town square. So I'm guessing he's 25. I haven't got a high opinion of him, so I don't need it to be minus 5. Well, I'm just going to say that they will regret this. A 1.5% increase is not too much of a thing to worry about. And who thought... if the wife, she has a point. And I'm finally back in shape. Okay, so you want me to pause and press I. So those are de jure duchies. Pressing O will show de jure kingdoms. Okay. What does that tell me? Pressing P will show de jure empires. Well, everything is a de jure empire around here. Right, so if I hand out a duchy, they're going to want those lands. Well, yeah, I mean, we handed out Castile. Okay, so what we want? We want it on de jure duchies. So those are things what I can hand out. Which is just this section here. I don't own all of those, so I can't hand all of those out. And I don't really fancy invading the kingdom of Eclatane. Lishba is kind of owned. Maybe what we've got to do if we want to expand is to set sail somewhere. Well, maybe the Kingdom of Brittany, which seems to be, or the Kingdom of Devon. What do we know about the Kingdom of Devon? There is no current king in the Kingdom of Devon. So we don't have a fleet of our own. That's a duchy currently under England. But it said there's no current king. Oh, I see. Kingdom of Norway. Ah, I see. Right. Let's not invade there then. Part of the Kingdom of Brittany. Part of the Breton Revolts. We probably don't want to go there because that's under the Kingdom of France. So what's this? Kingdom of Navarra. Culture Basque, religion Catholic. So, on the grounds that this is... Actually, I have just noticed the time. So I'm just going to quick save that. So we have overrun on our time by a good 45 minutes. So clearly I'm enjoying this game. Thank you all very much for being with me. I'm just going to quickly save this. We will call it that. And yeah, it's going to be the kind of thing that I think if we come back to it, we're going to need to do a lot more research. You will lose track of time. So I mean, absolutely. I thought we would play this for maybe an hour and a half, maybe do a bit of Among Us, but here we are at 11:15, and we normally finish streaming at 10:30. So we are just gonna exit that. Let me just drop us into this. I'm gonna exit so that it stops making noises behind me. But thank you all very much for being here with me tonight. I hope that you have enjoyed yourself and you find actually that just being here has been a great bit of fun. Start in Ireland instead. Ireland is easy mode. I'll remember that because I think it will be good to actually do some of this as actually part of the stream. It's been a great laugh. If you have enjoyed it, please do remember to click that follow, and of course, if you are a Prime member, we're all doing it now. If you are a Prime member and you haven't used your subscription, please do consider subscribing to the channel because it does help me grow and does actually give me some money to buy games and DLCs and that kind of stuff. So if you do, please consider. But other than that, I do this for fun. I do this because the community is absolutely fantastic, and I love hanging out with people and learning new things about the game. So I hope you have had a fantastic time here with me. Before we go, we are going to go off and raid somebody. I don't know who yet. Let's go and see what Twitch suggests. Well, there is Kellen Fury, who popped in a little earlier. They're back playing Bloodborne with only the one follower. And there is also They Are Joe, who is doing Slay the Spire, both of whom are amazing streamers. So Bloodborne or Slay the Spire, for those of you that are willing to stay with. If anybody's got a preference, it's the best character pick for Earl of Donchad of Dublin in 1066 is the best character pick for a new player. Thank you, Fizzybaum. That is a fantastic piece of advice. So please do watch out for when we're back. We will try and remember that and pick that character. Has anybody got any preferences for who we're going to go off and raid, or shall we just 50-50 on who we're going to go off and see? Let's see who Twitch will let me go off and see. Okay, so I think one of the benefits of this community is the ability to actually go and help out uh, new players. And one of the things that I think I would like to do is just to go and help out Callan Fury. They've been a wonderful supporter of the channel, and they're doing their best to kind of get themselves going. So please, as we go off and raid them, please do consider using your channel points to unlock your top hat. So that when we go in, we can give a great big Zen Plays Games Badly welcome to Callan Fury. Thank you very much for being with us. Whatever else you're doing this week, please remember to stay safe. Stay 6 foot away from one another. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. And remember that wherever you do, that you are awesome. I've been Zen. You've been awesome. Good night. Good night.